Right, so last week I looked at moving forwards with attacks. Obviously, I've got the same restrictions as last week. I don't have anyone to carry a shield, so I won't be able to move up and down in a nice straight line. And I don't have a second shield, so I'll just be using mine as a target, and you'll have to imagine I've got my other shield. However, it's slightly more complicated in that it's moving backwards. So I'm going to use I'm going to start right by the target, far too close, and step back. Let me just line this up so it can actually be seen. Right. And I'm going to have to reset after every single one. Don't leave your jewelry on when you're fighting. No one wants their fingers gloved. So one question we're often asked is why we actually do this exercise. Because a lot of people don't think you fight as you move backwards. You're doing it wrong if you don't ever defend yourself, put in a counter attack or whatever as you're moving backwards. It's your opponent putting pressure on you that keeps you going back, maybe, but they're opening those nice thigh shots, those nice low thigh shots, and a lot of people forget to put their guard up. You can draw people out, you can do these things. Also, if you're in shield wall, you've got no choice. Doesn't matter how aggressive you are as a fighter, if you step out on your own, you're dead. So here's how we do this. So you're back again. So this is my shield. It's my sword. Yeah. As I fight, I'm fighting here. I move my rear leg first. So there. If I'm doing a cross step, I just step back and I change my guard, and I have to be aware of the fact that I may open myself up. As I put the blow in, I don't want to be here landing a blow. It's not a panicked shot, it's still a very controlled, focused shot. So as I go down, I go into guard, focus my opponent, I step back. As my foot lands, the shot's going forward. Just there. I still want to see telegraphing, I still want to see range, I still want to see control of the shot. I still want to see it landing where it's meant to land. So let's try some 8s and see how I do with this control exercise. See, I've got to stand right by my target because it's on a chair rather than a stand. And I have to imagine my opponent stepping forward. So as he steps forward, I glide back and I'm already here. And my front foot can come back, or I can go and bring both feet into position. But the range still would be good. I don't want to be much further than that over the edge, more than a tip of the sword. That's not a step back, that's a panicked. I've moved my body back, but I've leant in and I've dropped my sword, and most of my sword is going past. So the person holding the shield's going to have to dodge it. This is a control exercise. He slipped a little then. As I'm landing, my feet are in position. So I'm going to do a little cross step and see how we do. See, there's So it's cross step. See there, I step further back, and actually I could feel myself reaching. Let's try that again. Again, that's at full extension then. So you've got to be very careful if you have a full extension that you're not pointing at someone. This is possible to practice in lockdown, in isolation. You can do this. I think that last one I was a bit suspicious that I may have touched the wood before I put my foot down, so it wasn't quite controlled. To avoid that, and I'm going to go and do this video again with an axe, maybe a little less talking.